Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Let's go. I have grinded up another one of these EZAs, Dokkan Fest Piccolo. Last time I was just kind of looking around, right? Like I actually I'd do these during, yeah, we're just going to do this during the video. But I was kind of looking around like, okay, like what is the next EZA I'll go ahead and take down. And then I noticed that Piccolo here was weak to power absorption, which just puts us in a primo position of Daddy Omega Shenron handling business for us. So that's what this has been. A lot of this EZA I have been able to just auto. Several of the characters can be killed by Piccolo at this level, but you know who can't fucking be killed is this guy, right? You know, really, what I might do is I might just look for an EZA we could take down using maybe another one of the GDC LRs. Probably Omega, Rose, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in particular, because they're more like... It's just like their overwhelming damage can demolish these fools quick, right? So I'm just going to take a look at some of these. Like, what is Physical VB Week 2? Time Traveler. Well, I mean, yeah, that would be the blues, huh? We could use them. And then this boy right here, too. STR Cell. It's actually crazy. There's so many EZAs. Like, there's... Like, because, you know, we're years and years and years and years. There's now just so many of these, right? Like, we gotta just stock up on statues. I could also just do, like, some really piss-easy one, like one of the Peppy Gals EZAs. What about, like, STR Cooler? Exploding Rage is what STR Cooler is weak to? Okay. Interesting. Exploding Rage. Oh, nah, but I was gonna say, okay, we could maybe use Double Tech Broly. We could, but Cooler has the extra damage reduction against Extreme Tech, so, yeah, dude, this is what these EZA videos are gonna turn into, is me finding out what our next one is gonna be. Namek Goku is weak to full power, huh? You know, we could probably do like an Int Broly, like full power / like uncontrollable power team or something like that. I was told that Int Broly is a real cheat code, especially for the very, very early EZAs, right? Just being able to get that active skill out right away. What about, like, transforming Frieza and Goku? What about them? Legendary Existence and Sworn Enemies? We could do, like, STR Janemba. So that would mean he'd be weak to Fusion, right? Yeah, all the Janembas are weak to Fusion. But that would particularly put him on a platter for Daddy Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to thrash his asshole inside out. What's funny, too, is sometimes we'll get, I mean, depending upon what our rotations are, we can get Tech Buhan, his domain out and transform, right? Unfortunately, when Cell shows up, he does auto do his domain, which doesn't buff Omega. It would be much better for us if we could just use Omega's domain. Like, Piccolo would be already dead, right, if we could use Omega's domain, but it's not the biggest deal. Yeah, we probably could do, like, STR Janemba. But what about EJO Bukaioken? It's weak to Universe 6. I mean, we could do that, but, damn, that would have been one to do during the celebration. Because, they're like, during that Golden Week, you know, we had 2 different Universe 6 leaders. Damn, I really should have did that back then. What about Beerus? Realm of Gods? So, the Blues and Rose. Oh, we've actually had significant Realm of Gods buffs, huh? Because, I mean, most of Future is Realm of Gods. Oh, I might actually do Tech Beerus next. Yeah, I think so. Tech Beerus might be the next one we rock out, chat. Tech UI is the lead for that. Trying to think, like, what the best way to lead that would be, right? So, remember, like, we would have, like, Infusion Zamasu. You know, we could use Physical VB. A lot of different characters like that. Damn, but Beerus, he does have the extra damage reduction against both STR types. I'm having a tough time deciding. What about, like, STR Cell? Oh, he's weak to Future Saga. There we go. STR Perfect Cell. He could be coming up on a Super EZA, by the way. Like, they do kind of have, like, an Android celebration lined up nicely. Right? A lot of different kind of, like, potential things they could do with that. Cell is... got damage reduction against both STR types. God damn it, dude. They do not want to let me use the blues and rose, right, for easy, fast grinding. What about Int Trunks? Oh, he's Exploding Rage as well, but he's Int, so... Damn, they used Exploding Rage a couple of times, huh? Yeah, he's got the extra damage reduction against Extreme Tech, for sure. Unfortunately. Alright, let's just make sure... Yeah, this is fun. We'll do Omega Slot 1, then we got Buhan. Yep, just like that, it's fine. What about, like, Tech Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku? GT bosses? Oh. You don't say. Actually, chat, now would be the time to do that. I think, yeah, that's where we're going. We're just gonna use, dude. We're gonna get a lot of uses of Omega Shenron, you know, in the month of September here. The goddamn, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Tech Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It's weak to GT bosses. There we go. Yeah, I mean, you know, Legion, a Shadow Dragon, Texan, Omega. I could probably just run, like, Oceanus. So I'd need a 6-unit lineup. So Omega, Nova. Oh, we could use Baby. Yeah, Baby could be used in those. And if it's nasty enough, remember, we always could throw the Tech Androids on there. Or we could play around with Int Fat Boo. AGL UI Goku is good too, but he doesn't synergize good with Omega Shenron specifically, because Omega, it's his intro, right? Needs full villains. And Omega's intro is really so crazy. Yeah, if all allies are extreme class characters, Omega unleashes his ridiculous intro, which is just crazy. I can leave auto on because Omega's in slot 1 right here. Yeah, alright, so yeah, we'll do Omega, Nova, Legion of Shadow Dragon, Tech Sin. And then we throw in Baby, right? Now, we can't use Super EZA Omega, and we also can't use Carnival Omega. And then from that point, it's just maybe we use either, like, GT Perfect Cell or Oceanus, or, again, I just rock, like, Tech Androids or something. Maybe we try GT Cell and Frieza, I don't know, just for shits and giggles. All right, here we go, chat. 999. One more EZA taken care of. Gotten quite a few of these done this year. Yep. Let's go. And then we'll just jump right back into what we got going. Oh, dude, here we go. Here we go, chat. Buhan time. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Now, Exchange Boo, they could be fucked up by this Piccolo. So we'll see how this is gonna go. Remember, Piccolo is a Fuse Fighter character as well, which means Tech Super Boo here gets a guaranteed additional super. That's what it is, right? He gets a guaranteed additional super against a Fuse Fighter enemy? I believe so. Alright, should be able to cook him here. Tech Super Boo is still quite good. Little too strong for this EZA, right? Gerblamo. Oh, brother. Okay. Well, next rotation is really quite good, though, so... All we gotta do is live this turn, and we're good. Boo tanks will give us a good chance to survive. And then remember, this guy builds up, you know, a lot of damage as he's supering. This guy does have an interesting design. It's just, remember, Dokkan loves doing these types of characters now, where they're really good, like when they first come out, but like Buhan's power is tied to this domain. So, you know, once there's another character who has like a better domain, Omega, you know, it's kind of like curtains. Like, I saw someone on the timeline say, Tech Buhan is like top 10 TURs. I said, what the fuck? I don't think so. The fuck no. Hell no. Because where are you running him? Omega's team? So guess what Buhan is not fucking doing? Getting that domain up. That's what he's not doing. Alright, let's see. We got a... Boo Tanks does have good survivability, though. Like, if Piccolo tries to super, we could just dodge it. Yeah, what a good EZA this guy was, too, huh? LR Boo Tanks. God damn, they gave him such a deep bat. He has so many abilities that he has. Such a fun character. Wait, is Piccolo super in slot 3? Is this going to one-shot us? I think I do have a dodge build on Exchange Boo. No super, okay. And then we're good. That's GG. Now the Omegas can handle business for us. Yeah, cool. Okay, so, you know, we cooked this EZA up. So now, again, that was, you know, like 900 uses I've gotten for Omega in the last, like, 2 weeks or whatever. I'm going to have to take a look in my most used characters. Omega is probably right about to cross the 10,000 use threshold, I think. Maybe we'll take a quick glance at it at the end of this video. Wait, that was 4 days ago? What the fuck? Dude, well, yeah, dude, I'm saying 4 days ago. It says 3 days ago. Stage 999 of the Family Kamehameha's EZA event. Okay, so there we go. Piccolo's EZA, done and done. All good. Perfect. Yeah, we jump back over. Oh, whoops. Here, hold on. We'll take a look at this, and then I promise we'd take a look how many Omega Shenron uses I've got. So only 3 days ago? Damn, I cooked this Piccolo EZA fast. I didn't real I didn't realize it was quite this fast. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Let's head over here. Yeah, let's see. So we're about to do the Tech Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku one. So we're gonna. Oh wait. I got it. By the way, I gotta take this ugly title off. Yeah, there you go. Let's get the King's title back on. That's no. That Vampa title. They're trolling with that. So I think Omega is like right around 10,000. Let's see. I think so. Maybe I'm a little off. Looks like he's a little lower. There he is right there. 9,000. Okay. So, yeah, once we complete Tech Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku's EZA, we're going to be right on the cusp of 10,000 uses for Omega Shenron characters. All right, chat. There we go. Let me know what you guys think. Another EZA done.